Hello and welcome back to BattleTech with me, Jordan. Okay, got some good tips from Richard Wilson. One was that when we're looting, the mech parts are generally the best to get, but sometimes you can see other parts that have a plus behind them, which means that they're basically like better parts, and then in that case we might get them. Then the fact that that Barden got put out of action was actually lucky, because if it had been one of my other mechs, they might have actually died. And then also he said that, so I want to try this now in the mech bay.
Need something?
Let's see. So he said that we can reprioritize.
Come back
So let's
anytime.
see if we can work that out. Okay, so task in progress. Stop work.
You need some work done, Commander?
Assessment, we got a few questions. Tell me a little bit. So not seeing where we reprioritize things. Just the bays. Okay, we got. So, manage tasks. And then we can flip them up and down. So we can move that to the top. And then it's going to take only 2 days to get that back. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Right. So we know that now. We're going to go back to the leopard. Okay. So we're going to move it on a little bit. So we got one back. We're going to get the other one back. 7 more days. So I want to have 4 available. Okay, so let's pause that. So flash report is going to be in a few days. We then have our... Oh, wait. Contracts. Do we have to go somewhere for our next contract? So you have this one, which is 148, and then this one here. See, max reputation, destroy the base. Okay, let's try this one. So let's negotiate. We're gonna keep it where it is. And we're gonna accept it. Okay, and then we can put in who we want. So we can pop this one in here. Okay, and then we can put Medusa in. Now, what I want to do is actually kind of look at each of our guys. So, what is that? Sure, for the passive mech pilot, by this MechWarrior game, bonus evasion. Okay, then this one is cover and guarded states both provide 40% damage reduction, so she should really be out kind of taking the damage. And then glitch, fire weapons at up to 3 separate. Okay, so I did get a tip on that, but I'll have to see if I can get it to work. So let's deploy. So hopefully with 4 mechs now, this is going to be slightly easier than last time. Although we did a decent enough job last time. We did have the buildings though to take a lot of the hits, which helps. guerrillas on Bellerophon are surprisingly well armed and well supplied, and Canopian forces are taking unacceptable losses in recent engagement. We tracked the weapons back to a hidden supply base operated by the pirates. That base needs to be destroyed. Okay, that's what we're going to try and do. So we need to take out the base, and obviously any enemy units there as well. So I'm looking forward to learning more about the different mechs and what they're best at as well. I think that's something that I need to get a handle of. Which mechs are good for having up front, and when I talk about the mech, I talk about basically the mech and pilot combinations. You know, which mechs are good to have right in their face, and which mechs need to be back in a bit of cover and just using the other guys kind of as a tank. Our intel was right. There aren't any nearby reinforcements, but there are fixed gun emplacements. Okay, so we need to take out the gun emplacements and then get there. Move up, neutralize the turrets, and level that base. Watch out for that garrison, Commander. It's nothing too dangerous, but every bit of damage costs. Oliver out. It certainly does.
Should have brought a coat.
Yeah, it's a bit cold, alright. Right, so move you to there.
I read you, Commander. Moving out. Bandit.
Okay, enemy contact. Move you to here.
Coordinates received.
You go there. You can go there.
Moving out.
Okay. We lost a bit of evasion, but didn't take any damage. Now it's over to us. So, Behemoth.
Waiting for orders.
So that's the one that we want to take out. So I want you to move there and look that way. So then we do need to take that one out next. You're going too far on that. She should have, I don't think she got enough to take it out. She almost did. Not quite though. Now Decker.
Standing by.
I hope he's within range to shoot that. I think he is.
Location confirmed.
Yeah, hopefully he has enough. No, he doesn't have the range. Okay. So he can brace. So it means we... Oh, maybe one of these... So Glitch...
I hear ya.
Glitch can get to here, and then she has... shots on both of them.
You betcha.
Okay, so we hit the multi-target. B. Now, how do I... I'm still not sure how exactly this works. I'll have to probably have to read up again because I think she's probably gonna Gonna hit A.
Smoked 'em!
Okay, then that means Medusa
Ready for orders.
needs to be attacking that one.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read that comment again to see if I can figure out how that works. Oh,
They got
not
a
good.
sensor lock on me!
Yeah, we're gonna start taking damage pretty soon, I feel. Right now we're okay. But look, we are about to hit some of those guys, so we need to take this out. So they're about around the way, so I think we need to be moving down this way. So Behemoth,
Orders.
we move you to here.
Moving out.
That then allows you to attack this one.
Targeting for intelligence strike.
Okay,
Let's get
this
fired
one
up!
out of the
There's
way.
work to do!
Okay, so they're moving over here, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so that guy can actually hit us from wherever he is. Certainly interesting. Decker
Waiting for orders.
is going to move here and start on that other turret.
On the move. Locked on.
Okay, so another one of them moving. Yeah, so they're splitting up, which could be good for us. Glitch
What can I do for you?
going to move to here, and she may be able to finish that
On my
turret,
way!
which should be good. Let's just fire that.
Commencing Alpha Strike!
Okay, yeah, that's
Bang! You're dead!
then Medusa.
Orders.
Medusa's gonna move right there, and then start attacking the facility.
Move into position.
Let's fire on you. So this is pretty much the opposite of the last mission.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure.
That's what we're trying to do. Now, we're going to start with Decker.
Yes, Commander.
Decker's going to move into the forest for a little bit more. And what I want him to do is to start shooting at that turret.
Firing.
Okay. This dude is now someone we definitely have to deal with. So because of that, Behemoth,
Yes, Commander.
yeah, that's actually a good spot to be in. So you move here and face him. So we're gonna go with a bit of a split strategy where two of our guys are gonna work on these mechs.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Need to get on some evasion now. And two of our guys are gonna be
Reporting
working on
negative damage.
taking the base out. Here's a heavier mech on their side. Okay, missed. Okay, now.
Waiting for
Glitch.
orders.
It's gonna move to there. And face those guys.
Got it.
Action. Fire weapons that up to 3 minutes. There's A. There's B. You guys turned it off. Did you? So what does that do? Vigilance, precision strike. So maybe we need to on each of them pick something. Pick that. On you. I still think we're just gonna hit A.
All weapons are go.
Hey, we did do some damage to him though. Now Medusa,
What do you need?
you're gonna help us in the base, so you're gonna move to there. And you're gonna try and finish that off.
I copy.
Okay, so now that turret is out of action,
That one's gone.
which means that if we want, we can now split it 3 and 1, with one guy just taking down the base and the others dealing with these two guys here. Okay, so Decker
Good to go.
is going to continue. No, I don't want to use fire on this.
Firing on target.
Okay. So they've moved. Okay, you've gone behind the switches. Okay, you went behind the Herbert. So interesting. Now, Behemoth.
Standing by.
Oops. Move you to here.
On the move. Acknowledge.
Okay, then Medusa.
Good to go.
Move you right here.
Position confirmed.
And you're gonna attack. This one.
This should be good.
Okay, and then glitch.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Attack from there.
Moving out.
So, precision strike on you. Let's try and take that leg off.
This should be good. Yeah, critical hit.
Okay,
They're flanking.
in fact, I could have done a lot more damage there.
Not
Yeah.
much armor left in that location.
So, Behemoth,
Ready for orders.
and you to attack them.
Acknowledged.
Oh, you missed. That's not good. I was hoping that would, yeah, that would put them
Negative damage.
down. Then Decker,
Commander?
you can hold off on that for now because we kind of need to. Oh, you can't see them. So I want you to move to
I copy.
every little bit of damage is probably gonna count against these guys. Okay, so that's that one done.
Target eliminated.
That then allows us to start working against this guy. So
Good to
I'm
go.
gonna go Medusa because he's got his back to the guy.
What do you need?
I'm gonna move there and face him.
Confirmed.
Okay. Back.
Fire. All.
Target.
Okay. And that's that one done.
One less target.
Now we can start
Waiting for
taking
orders.
this down. You fire on that. Can you- So let's move you.
Good to go.
Move and then turn. So you
Coordinates received.
have sighted the whole base. And fire on that.
Got it.
What's
Decker.
up, boss?
Let's move you here, face you forward. So he does less
my
damage,
way.
so I think he should use his turn to finish that building off.
Target confirmed.
Yep.
Enemy structure eliminated.
Yeah, Behemoth.
Receiving you.
Go there, and then have a view. I want you to start on this one.
Target acquired.
Okay, then
I hear ya.
each can move again to there.
Uh-huh.
She's going to work on this one.
Tell me what to do.
Then Medusa.
Commander.
Moves forward there.
On
And then
my
you can
way.
pick a different building to shoot at. Okay, so you start working on that one.
Engaging target.
Okay. Decker.
Ready Wait
see if
for
we can
orders.
finish this one. It might actually be a bit too much for you. But I think melee you might
Acknowledged.
actually be able to take it out.
Target acquired.
Oh, you almost got it. Behemoth,
Good to go.
you continue firing on that.
Firing on target.
Glitch,
What can I do for you?
you fire on this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then Medusa,
Receiving you.
you finish that one if you wouldn't mind.
Affirmative.
Okay, good.
One less structure.
Behemoth,
Commander.
keep going at this tower.
Locking on target.
Decker. Hopefully you can now
Orders?
finish this. Here we go.
Locked on.
Get your lance to the LZ, Commander. I'm coming in hot.
All targets eliminated. Okay, sit tight and I protect you from... Okay, cool. And there we go. Not too bad a mission there. Okay, so let's see, we got our payout. We got all of the objectives succeeded. Your performance was exemplary, Commander. I'll ensure that the Magistracy High Command hears about your skills. Thank you. So we go on. I guess we didn't get... Oh, here's the salvage. Okay. So there's nothing... We can't see any pluses on there, so we take... Which is actually the better one? So you don't know enough about the mechs to know, but we're gonna go for the top one. We confirm that. Okay, and then we got a bunch of other stuff. We didn't get the other one. And we didn't have any of either of them either. Because if we get 3 mech salvages, we can actually use that to make a new mech that we can either use or sell. So trying to match up with ones that we already have would be, I think, the best strategy there. So even something that's maybe from a better mech, but if we have like 2 of 3 of a different one, it might change our choice. All right, everybody, gather around. After our last talk, I bit the bullet and started fishing around for uncertified contracts. And I repeat, might have caught us something. Who's the client? Unknown. She didn't ID herself in the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canoplan elite. She says that she's got a big job lined up, and she wants us for it. Us specifically. She called the commander out by name. How would she even know about us in the first place? It isn't like we're drowning in publicity out here. Good question, and I'm betting we don't have an answer. You're certain this client isn't really a bounty hunter? Because I can list off 5 different banks that'd love to repossess this ship. We're shopping for uncertified contracts behind the review board's back, Yang. Hell no, I'm not certain. But for what it's worth, I can confirm that she's rich. She reached out to us with priority HPG message, and those things ain't cheap. This sounds like a step in the right direction, at least. It really does. And without wanting to harp on it, we're hemorrhaging sea bills as it is. I say it's worth the risk. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Our client vents us out the airlock, and our corpses spend the rest of forever tumbling through the icy vastness of space. Thanks for the delightful image, Yang. Look, Barton, I'll admit, this is sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we're likely to find. If you want to follow up, plot a course to Belferon. The client will be waiting. Okay. The contract to meet with Canopian Mystery Client is ready for review in the command center. Take a look when you're ready, Commander. I will indeed. Our MechWarriors have picked up a fair amount of combat experience over these last few drops. Head to the barracks to review their dossier and direct their training. And don't forget, you can check on the state of our finances from the terminal in the captain's quarters. If you ever want to change our mercenary company name or symbol, you can do that from there too. Yeah, we know that. Cheers. Okay. So, barracks. People got experience. Okay, so I'm still injured. Behemoth. You have 1600
Orders.
experience, so you could go for piloting. You go for tactics. .5% base weapon hit. That could be decent. But then she get the multi-targeting, which I'm not sure how to use. What's this one? Tactics. Select a target with a sensor range to reveal it until the end of... Okay, that could be a good thing. And remove 2 of its evasive charges. That could be decent. So let's go that and work towards this then. Confirm that.
MechWarrior training complete.
Decker.
Standing by.
I want to keep going on this, I feel, with him, so we're gonna save up. Glitch.
I hear ya.
She's got her gunnery, so again I want to keep going on the gunnery thing. Medusa doesn't have anything right now. Let's go guts and then bulwark. And no, actually let's reset that because she's got bulwark. So he is piloting. So let's put you down the tactics route then. So he needs under 200 XP to get that. Okay. And then that will kind of give us a nice variety of skills with the guys. Okay. Then let's go to the mech bay. Okay, and we want to check on our mechs. Okay, and I want to check components. So what other equipment? Okay, that was storage. Okay, so we got basically one of 3 parts for 3 different mechs. Okay. Light. Okay, so they're all light mechs as well. I suppose you would get start of the game kind of light stuff first and then you get the heavier stuff later. Okay, now what's the next thing we want to do? Let's go to contracts. Okay, so that's her contract there. So the reward isn't amazing. This is actually a better reward. So it's 17 days to get there, though. So do we start this one now or not? I think we go have a look at what exactly it is. Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honoring my request to meet. I am Anna Marie Centrala. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrala, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the mercenary review board. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Asherman? Certainly, Lady Centrala. We wouldn't be here if you hadn't. I'm pleased to hear it. The job that I have for you is a relatively simple one. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I'll pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans and buy you the breeding room you've been looking for. How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Centrala's image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. She's a derelict vessel, an Argo, one of the only two ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying at state on Axilus, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you're going to bring her to me. Yeah, and how exactly are we supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'd be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Virtanen. I have engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the pirate moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is done. This should all be well within your capabilities, Commander Asherman, unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. You don't work on the frontier without learning how to deal with pirates. We can handle a job, no sweat. Then I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well, and there'll be more work waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Oliveira will never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering, Commander Asherman. I can promise you that. She isn't wrong, Barton. We're looking for a lifeline, and I think this is as close as we're going to get. We can handle anything you throw at us, Lady Centrala. I aim to prove that to you on Axilus. Very good. I look forward to your Very good. I look forward to your contract, Mr. Oliveira. Your reputation as a freelancer is well known within the magistracy. Commander Asherman. I hope that you'll live up to it. I hope we do too. The contract for Lady Centrala derelict recovery job is ready for review in the command center. You should follow when you're ready, when you think you're ready. Okay. So we're going to end the episode there. I'm pretty sure we are going to take her up on the offer, but we'll see next time. So hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time too. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.